Hi, welcome to another Tea Time Tuesday with your host, Sean Catfish Wilson. And today we are going to make another creation. Cosmo, I love you. Oh, you're such a good bird. Alright, so I've got the Cobra Chicken Cup, the Goose Cup. Canadian Cobra Chicken, that's what we call them here in the U.S. Why? Well, I don't know. Whoever came up with it thought they were being cool. Alright. So we're going to start by add 2 scoops of lemongrass. One scoop of this stuff if I can get open the spear of the mint. One scoop of spearmint. Okay, now we are going to take a scoop of peppermint. Pepper of the mint. And this stuff is really, really potent smelling, but it's not the freshest. I've had it for a minute. Last, we are going to add some pine needles. But to be correct, it's a herbal infusion. And take and add some hot water. Cosmo, what are you doing? What are you doing, Cosmo? Alright, well, let's go to the shout out board. Gonzo's, Bluminati Ninja, Rodina's Local Taste Better. Victoria May, the Quiet Listener, Women Carry Knives, A Therapeutic Edge, Do Something Kind for Somebody, Crossover Paranormal Society. Some other cool stickers. Hug-a-moo, hug-a-moo, hug-a-moo. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. A Therapeutic Edge. Catching Them Fish Outdoors. Danny's Days Homestead. Big Tiny's Outdoors. Savivi Knives. Grumpy Grump. My Bad Adventures. Spirit Brothers UK, Big Red EDC, Yonan's Edge, Gal Southern Living, Galaxy Girls Coffee, The Flysmith, Anything is Possible, Native Wild Man. Hey, that's me, The Sunfish King, Matisfaction, The Squirrel King. Also check out Squirrel's Magnet Fishing, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, ODC for EDC. Off the Hook Outdoors. If you want some awesome soft plastics, check out Off the Hook Outdoors. The Laugh Channel. EDCQ on the wild side. If you're ever in the Manhattan, Kansas area, check out On the Wild Side. Wild Japan, Hog Deer 79, Hunting, Fishing, Taxidermy, Chillin', Indiana, Jailbait and Tackles Outdoors, Lefty EDC, Some Old Man Outdoors, Angling Spiders, True Budget EDC, Knives Fast, Zach Stuffs, Matt's Fishing Mission, and the Sunfish King again. Alright. Hopefully I didn't decapitate part of my head this time when I was trying to show the rods. That's okay, I'm gonna go out fishing and I'm gonna take a few ugly sticks with me and doing an actual ugly stick comparison between different ugly sticks out on the water. Cosmo. And it's raining pretty good out there, and then that bit of thunder it sounded like when I was doing my singing bowl, that was pretty cool. So, I've got to let this steep a little bit since it is an herbal infusion. So, for some reason there's rocks everywhere. So, I've got myself a couple little projects to work on. I've got this Abu Garcia. It's a Abu Garcia. It's a 500 Ambassador 500C, made in Sweden. And it was made back in 1983. It's only got one side on it. Still works pretty good. And so I've got this as a project that I need to tear apart and work on because I don't know if I'll be able to fix it, but I'll give it a shot. But as you see, that's supposed to stay down. Let me get a reel where that works properly. Move this out of the way. I need to get a thing for it anyways. No one wants to see my artwork. Actually, a lot of people like it. So, this is an Abu Garcia. It's from oh no, it's a little bit older. I can't quite read the thing on the back. But as you see, that's supposed to stay down until you click it. Both ends work on this. Hello. Then another project, I'll go ahead and take it off the rod. Maybe. So then I've got another project that I'm gonna work on and clean up. And this is an old Shimano Shakespeare Directo drive. Or direct drive. And this reel, I believe, is from the 1950s. And this is probably from the early 80s. Little Spider-Man, Marvel Comics rod and reel. It's actually the rod is connected, so but I'm probably gonna work on this. You can tell that it's an older one because it has metal to metal instead of the that one should be fairly simple, and that one should be, the Spider-Man one should be fairly simple, but and so as you can see, the newer ones, they are rod blank to rod blank. They don't have that metal part where the rod connects on the two-piece, and I don't know why they would make a rod that short, two pieces anyways, but what do I know? I'm not a rod builder. I just use them. I just use the rods. Rick at Derek's Bait and Tackle, on the other hand, he used to build rods. I have a custom made rod from him. Had two, but one of them broke. Alright. Now time for the taste test, since I went over a few projects that I want to work on. A little bit of herb water is not going to hurt the wood table. I hope not. It didn't do anything. Alright. Time for the sniff test. Definitely smell the lemongrass. You can smell all the components in it, all the ingredients. The lemongrass, the 2 mints, and the pine needle. so it's nice and fresh for the forest in the morning. Oh wait, never mind, I gotta work in the morning. Well, somebody wants to donate me $2 million. If somebody out there has $2 million to spare to donate me, please don't. I'm just being sarcastic. Interesting. I like it. It's definitely a unique flavor. You're definitely picking up the mints and the yeah, you're kind of got a lemony pine mint flavor. It's actually quite interesting. I like it. Alright. So I'm gonna take this, throw it back in here. I'm gonna let it steep for longer. But yeah, it's definitely a good blend. So if you have access to lemongrass is pretty easy. Pine needles, if you've got a pine tree in your yard, just pluck a few needles off of it, rinse them off, dry them out. Don't dry them out. You can, or not. You can still use fresh pine needles. And peppermint and spearmint's pretty easy to come by. Even if you have to go to Bigelow and get like a Bigelow peppermint or Bigelow spearmint, Bigelow's still a pretty decent brand, good brand for box teas, in my opinion. You might have a different box tea you like Trader Joe's, which is a decent one. But my opinion, Bigelow's probably the best. I've had Twiglings, and I didn't care for their tea too much. Celestial Seasonings is another good tea brand. Although I do believe most of Celestial Seasoning is herbal infusions. Just they call it a tea because the majority of people understand tea better than they do infusion. At least that's what I've come to think, because before I learned the difference, I didn't know until I was taught the difference between the tea and an infusion. And so also the reason why I'm wanting to let the herb soak is that way it draws out more of the nutrients and stuff you want in them. Peace and... wait, wrong hand. Peace and long life, my friends.